Well, my name is Putty, and welcome back for another edition of Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. We are here for March 2020. We are here for Super Showdown. I'm not going to do the big, yelly Super Showdown thing that I usually do. One, because it's quite late, and two, because my voice is a little shot today, as you may be hearing over the last couple episodes. But it is Super Showdown. It is a big show for us tonight. The main event of the evening, of course, Frantic Ali taking on Island Boy Apollo. Island Boy Apollo thinks he has found Scythe's weakness. His weakness is going to be getting down on Scythe's level, getting down and being vicious, being brutal, just fighting Scythe with the vitriolic hatred that Scythe commands. But he's going to test himself first. He's learnt from Ernest Young when he's going through some of the best the territories has to offer. And his first challenge is Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling Extreme and Tag Team Champion Frantic Ali, one of the biggest, baddest brawlers in the business. Also tonight, number one contenders match, Sid Collier, formerly one half of the World Tag Team Champions, formerly one half of the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, is going to be getting a shot at El Mítico Jr., who is on a wonderful run at the moment. He has won so many matches over the last couple of months, and tonight he gets an opportunity against Sid Collier. The winner will face Scythe next month for the Mid-Atlantic Championship. Look forward to that, and look forward, of course, to the number one contenders match tonight. Also, many more just random thrown together matches to test and grow people on the undercard. Let's jump in to the show. Frantic Ali is in the interview area, and he starts things off and he says, "Island Boy Apollo, you called me here because you want to be brutal. You want to be vicious, and you think you can beat me. Well, I've knocked out punks like you from coast to fucking coast. I am the most brutal brawler in this business. And you know what? I relish it. Bring your best. Be brutal. Be vicious. I'll laugh. And I'll knock your ass out." We open up as American Elemental defeats Horn Drill by pinfall with American Earthbreaker. During the match, we had Shinikami run in and try and attack American Elemental. Of course, American Elemental distracting and causing a loss for Shinikami last month. These two have had bad blood for about a year now. American Elemental tried to be, it was attacked by Shinikami during the match, but he fought on. He showed that heart. He showed that passion that we've seen from American Elemental, one of the strongest competitors we've had here in MAW, and he kept fighting, and this was a fantastic brawl/technical match. As Horn Drill, he looks like a luchador, but he's a brawler. He's a big lad with a mask on, and he just tried to punch down and beat down American Elemental, just try and clubber him. Trying to give him a good clubbering, but American Elemental, despite it all, overcomes, picks up the pace, big, fast-paced professional wrestling, and in the end picks up a victory with that American Earthbreaker. Good stuff from American Elemental, but of course the bad blood with Shinikami continues. As Team Progress defeat the thrown-together team of Huracan and Patrick Vincent, as Papa Dan defeats Patrick Vincent by pinfall with a Ghoul Bulldog. Good stuff from the tag team there. Robin DeLay and Papa Dan, the tag team portion of Team Progress. After the match, George Wolf is back. He gets on the mic and says, "I've been out injured for a couple months, but you know what, that's fine. I like some time off. Gives me time to think, and I am back, and I think it's time for Team Progress to show what we can really do. We've got the pinnacle of athleticism, George Wolf, the Ripcord Invitational winner, Logan Wolfsbane, and one of the most organized tag team units in MAW today with Robin DeLay and his partner. And it's time for Team Progress to really shine and to take over. And you know what? I think you're going to be seeing more and more victories as the months go on. Because we are the greatest athletes in this company. And we were destined for greatness. So we move on as Logan Wolfsbane does indeed live up to his to the acclaim thrown on him by his mentor, facing Hugh Ankry in a really cool back and forth, really grounded technical match. It's mostly brawl. It's what I would call an early to late 2000s WWE style match, where it's basically just like showman brawling. People like to call it technical wrestling, but it's really just a few technical moves chucked in there with mostly a brawl. So it's mostly brawl, brawl, brawl. Logan hits a suplex, sell for a minute. Brawl, brawl, brawl. Hugh hits a suplex, sell for a minute. And then eventually Logan locks in that Boston Crab, and Hugh Ankry taps out to Logan Wolfsbane, the dominant victorious Logan Wolfsbane in this match. Good stuff from him. And then our number one contenders match ends. Sid Collier trying to use those brains, trying to use those smarts that won the Dynamite Express so many tag team championships in their day. You know, he was the brains of the operation, trying to cut El Mitico off, trying to cheat him out of this opportunity. You know, gets him in that corner, tries to drag him across the post, trying to hurt El Mitico Jr., but El Mitico Jr. will not be kept down, and Sid Collier trying to grind out El Mitico with those down on the mat, nasty, brutal submission holds, but El Mitico Jr. has such a fantastic technical prowess. He's able to escape from every single hold that Sid Collier throws at him. You know, he tries to lock in that Texas Cloverleaf, and El Mitico manages to counter it into a Hurricane Rana, into these wonderful fast-paced maneuvers, locking in that headlock into a springboard bulldogs kind of stuff from El Mitico Jr., that fast-paced technical attitude mixed in with a little bit of lucha libre as he picks up the victory with a Northern Lights suplex. Very fast-paced, excellent matchup from two of the more premier characters here in MAW. And we are moving on to our main event of the evening. In the area, Island Boy Paul gets on the mic and says, "Yeah, that's right, Frantic Ali. Go on, poke the bear. Put walls up ahead of me. That's a great tactic. Say that I can't beat you. Say that it's impossible, because you know what? That just inspires me. You come in here, you treat me with respect, and you treat me like an equal, and maybe, just maybe, you got a chance. But you know what? You want to put a wall up? You want to make this odds to overcome? Well, I love every second of it. And you don't think I can be brutal? You don't think I can be nasty? You don't think I can destroy you? Well, tonight I'm going to electrify, and I'm going to show you every little bit of Island Boy Apollo." And in our main event of the evening, in a 67C+, Island Boy Apollo does indeed take it to Fro Shore, and this is a nasty match. The two men, they bust each other open with these brutal strikes, nasty elbows, chops, punches. They head to the outside, they continue their brawl. Island Boy Apollo keeps Frantic Ali up on that barricade, heads to the other side, just runs at him, big boot over the guardrail here at the Charlotte Garden. Continue to brawl in through the crowd. They move over to that backstage technical area that Kamikaze used to grab a monitor from, and just brawling back and forth. Frantic Ali maybe gets powerbombed through a table. Nasty brawl all throughout the arena. These two men just showing that they've got that passion. They will not give up. They won't give an inch. They'll just keep fighting. They'll keep brawling and brutalizing each other all throughout the arena. And finally, they get back in the middle of the ring, and Island Boy Apollo tries to hit that Island Driver, but Frantic Ali just nasty elbow to the back of the head, stopping that Island Driver, just sending Island Boy Apollo's head through a loop. Frantic trying to get those, get that brawl going, that California coastal style brawling. Little jabs here, little jabs there, really fast paced, nasty little jabs that are really catching Island Boy Apollo out. He doesn't have time to guard against them because they're just so fast and so nasty to the bottom of his chin. And Frantic seems to be getting the better of Island Boy, but Island Boy will not give up. He's got that passion, he's got that heart, and he's been incensed by the comments of Frantic Ali before the match tonight, and he keeps fighting back, and he bounces off those ropes. He bounces out of that corner, and he comes out fighting. He comes out with the drop kicks. He comes out with a flying elbow, with a flying cross body, and he picks up the pace. That Puerto Rican style, that electrifying brawling that we've come to know from Island Boy Apollo, as he turns the tables with a big military press and a huge German suplex before motioning at the crowd and hitting the Island Driver, picking up the victory over Frantic Ali. A big victory there for Island Boy Apollo. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the show. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to leave a thumbs up. I apologize for the short length of the show. I think we're going to be seeing a few shorter shows this year. I hope that's okay. I hope to make up with it with the longer stuff that you'll see throughout the year as well. And of course, it's going to be an ebb and flow kind of thing. You know, last year was very intensive. Last year was very long and very in depth. And this year we're doing a lot of development, and we're doing a lot of stuff like that. So hopefully you guys don't mind the shorter shows. But of course, next time we are going to have Scythe defending his Mid-Atlantic Championship against El Mitico Jr., and of course, Island Boy Apollo is going to be taking on, as in the second leg of his MAW retirement tour, he is taking on Yoshimi Mushashibo. And it's Mushashibo's retirement tour, not Island Boys, just in case you're confused on that one. So yes, Island Boy Apollo versus Mushashibo, and just announced, Shinny Kami and American Elemental are going to have their rematch. Now remember, last time it was over very, very quickly. This time it's not going to be the same way, because if someone gets a fall in the first 2 minutes, the match is going to continue, because, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Shinny Kami versus American Elemental in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Join us next time for that. Join us next time for the MAW Championship match, and Island Boy Apollo versus the retiring Yoshimi Mushashibo in his penultimate match in the territories. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.